Alright, so we've got power suckers in all caps. And as per usual, of course, how should we refer to you?
You can call me Chimp,
Okay,
he, him.
gotcha. Alright. Interviewing Chimp.
You can call me Chimp, Peen, or Chimp. I just am assuming you don't want to say Peen every 5 seconds. But I
Okay.
could be wrong.
Is Chimp Peen all one word?
It can be. I usually do 2 words, but
Okay, then
I'm
it
fluid.
shall be 2 words. Protein ad. Morocco, no ads, baby. Nice. Nice. Well, if anybody is just
Morocco
joining us for the
W.
first time, we are participants in the Big Mud 2025 Game Jam. We had 10 days to make a game with the theme of power, and I am here with Chimp Peen, who made Power Suckers. I'm currently setting up the stream again. I guess Twitch hasn't integrated ads into all countries. Oh yeah, I know that's the case. From watching like foreign streamers, some of them will be like, some people have like cheaper subscription costs even in other countries. Damn, gotta move out of here. Move to Morocco just to escape Twitch ads. Seems a bit extreme. But let me think here. Let me think. Okay, so I did that. I tagged you. Right, I have to post this in the pinned comment. Play Power Suckers. Pinned until end of stream. Okay, we've got this, we've got that. Does your game have a start screen I can linger on?
No music, but it does have a start screen.
Okay, that works. Do I download it? No.
It's just on a browser experience.
Okay. Let me put lag train lo-fi somewhere else. And we're gonna fade that out very skillfully. And by that I mean not skillfully at all, that's fine. Okay. Okay. I think that should do it. So let's go ahead and read your game description. How does your game represent power? Power is a valuable resource used to fuel the defenses controlled by the player. The player must carefully manage how much power they are diverting to their towers, otherwise power will drain down to 0 before all enemies can be defeated. Any remaining power contributes to the player's score at the end of each wave. This spare power can then be used as a currency to purchase upgrades. Sounds cool. Okay. And then down here, please read. Bug warning. The power does not reset after a game over. To play again, refresh the page.
Yeah. Unfortunate last minute bug. As
Damn.
jams tend to have, but
Yeah.
by the way, Discord screen share when you can, if you can.
Oh, yes. Share screen. Thank you for the reminder.
Perfect.
Extra tips. Keys can be held down to fire. You don't need to repeatedly press them. The keys are with a red X above them are being targeted by enemies.
Yeah, these might not make sense until you start playing, but they will be useful tips eventually.
Gotcha. Getting destroyed by the little guys? Press the letters S, H, O, T in unison to try the shotgun. More tips found in game. It's not taking up the whole window. Never mind, I've used my magical abilities to fix it. I feel like it should be taking up the whole screen. Well, except for the you know, the black borders on the bottom or the bottom and the right, which are intentional. Origins.
They fixed it.
I found the game on a gross floppy disk at a yard sale. It was in a rotting box with a dusty manual. Here's what I found written in that manual. The exogems of Merb. Merb, the most solemn of all exovarks, has entrusted you stewardship over his sacred and powerful exogems. But on the fields of Pothar, power draws the thirst of vampiric parasites like moths to a flame. Can you defend all 30 exogem citadels, and will you survive the onslaught of the power suckers? If anyone knows what this is supposed to mean, please let me know. Art by Chris Kirkham, Instagram. Game and music by Chimp, Price by Chimp girlfriend, story by Daniel Kirkham. Well, that answers some things.
Yeah, that I'm sure you have a lot of questions, but there's the important stuff. Who made it?
Yeah, of course. Hair designs are fake. Yeah. So yeah, I guess, you know, as we usually do. How did you decide to join the Big Mud Jam? How'd you get your team together?
I'm a big Donkey fan. I did the 2023 Game Jam, and it was my first I did some game dev classes in college,
Hmm.
so I made some little games. But that jam was my first real game that I made, I would say, and I had a ton of fun with it.
Nice.
Been very busy the past year. Haven't been able to do other jams, but when this one came up again, I decided it was time to assemble the troops. My team,
Well,
as I said, was my yeah.
oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
Haunted Mini Mart. I vaguely
Yeah,
remember
this is
this.
like I said, first game, but I was proud with what I was able to get done in the time. But it was definitely not a
Nice,
the
nice,
the
nice,
version
nice.
submitted for the jam was had a like a game breaking bug like 2 minutes in, so
Hmm.
that was unfortunate.
Gotcha. Well, I vaguely remember Haunted Mini Mart from the thumbnails in the 23 jam because, as you probably have caught, we we were colleagues in the 23 jam
Yes.
along with Pitching Guy. So very cool, very cool, very cool. Um, so sorry I interrupted you in between.
No, you're perfectly fine. But yeah, the um the team, like I said, was me and I had my girlfriend do the sprite work because I'm not a very competent artist, but then I had my brothers do the drawn art that you're seeing here. All the beautiful drawings are one of my brothers, and the other one I sent him a 10-second clip of the game and said, "Hey, what is the story of this?" And that's the little write up you had under there.
Nice. Uh, and how did you like decide on how you were going to utilize the theme of power?
So I love tower defense type games. Um, that's what I made for the last jam as well, and I find them easy to make within the limited time frame because it's mostly I feel like it's mostly back end coding work is like the heavy lifting of it.
Hmm.
Don't have to do a lot of heavy level design or anything. And I'm a software engineer by trade, so I'm most comfortable with the coding parts.
Hmm.
So I decided I wanted to do another tower defense kind of game, and I had uh, once you get into it, you'll see kind of what the main gimmick is. I'd had an idea for this gimmick for a while, but I didn't know how to make it actually fun, and limiting it by putting a power meter that slowly drains as you use your attacks. That's kind of what made the whole idea click and work for me. So that's what I went with.
Okay, very cool. Uh, I noticed that you have this very archaic sort of like aesthetic. I see a
Yeah.
very heavy film grain filter over it, in fact. Um,
Yes.
but it sort of emulates the look of like an old manual, and the art style also definitely contributes to that.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
so did you have any particular affinity for it, or did it like naturally come about because of the art of this person?
So the prompt I gave him basically was I wanted to try to make a game that back in the old days before any of us were born, honestly. But
Hmm.
old Atari, Nintendo games, you get a game. It has this badass picture on the box art. It has some blurb on the back about some story, and then you boot it up and play the game, and it basically has nothing to do with what the box art says or what the art looks like.
Well,
So what I was
it's
going
to prime
for
your
is,
imagination, you know.
yeah, exactly. But you think like the old Mega Man box art, like doesn't look anything like Mega Man.
Hmm.
In all these old games, you get like a write up in the manual that says what the story is, but you boot it up and that's just not what's going on. So that
Yeah,
definitely you nailed it on the head of what we were going for, like an old game manual.
yeah, for sure. Also, I think if I recall correctly, I think the Mega Man box art was notoriously horrible because it was like they held a competition for box art and then they like picked the loser or something.
Yeah, I don't know, something like that. But I just love there's so many games like that where the box art's crazy or has some cool picture on it, and it just has
Yeah,
it you boot up the game and obviously it's just like a few pixels moving around. So I love the disconnect.
it's like those romance novels with like a muscly guy with a sword and a
Yeah.
the Mega Man box art is great. Well, they did make that version
I
of the Mega Man a fighting game character, which is
Yeah,
very
and I
funny.
love that Mega Man box art. To be clear,
Yeah.
I love that kind of aesthetic of like they gave they gave someone one screenshot and said, "Hey, make some cool art out of this." And
Mhm.
so I love that sort of disconnect between those old games. The story, the art, and the gameplay having like basically nothing to do with each other is really funny to me.
Yeah, and in particular, I think they like to use gradients a lot.
Yeah,
Gradients,
yeah,
boom.
awesome.
Um, Gradients are like nothing backgrounds, but like
Yeah,
it does have a lot of stuff going on inside of it. Obviously, uh, I really hope they bring BB-8 Mega Man back to Street Fighter. He would be one of my mains instantly. Yeah. I eternally love that they did that. They even like made the thing on his forehead like asymmetrical or something. It was very funny.
yeah,
Um, but yeah, there's a lot of very classic. I like that you call this an aesthetic because
yes,
I think like I said, I think it was literally drawn by a child. Like
amazing.
yes, it is quite an aesthetic, a child drawing. um, but no, cool. So how much I don't remember if you said it, but just like roping in all of your team together. Uh,
Yes.
it's like
Um, I did the I made the game essentially.
mhm.
Girlfriend helped with the sprites. One brother wrote the little blurb, and the other one drew these pictures, but I did the rest of it.
Yeah. But did you how did you approach them for this? Were
Oh
they
yeah. Um, well, like I said, my the one who drew the art, I told him I wanted to try to do something where the box art's really cool and badass, and
mhm.
I wanted to have a funny disconnect between that and the visuals in game.
Yeah.
And I gave him actually some for the design of these dudes. I sent him pictures of there was this old like edutainment game called I think Number Munchers.
I think I've played that
Um,
game.
yes,
Yeah.
Number Munchers, and also the viruses from Dr. Mario.
Yeah.
I sent him pictures of these and said, make some. I think what I said is make some little fuckers that look like this,
Mm.
and he did. I think he followed the prompt.
Perfect. I I don't know if I've played this. I think I might have played like a more modern version of it or something.
Yeah.
I think probably this one, maybe.
Oh, probably.
Yeah,
I. It's a certified classic. Where,
for sure.
as far as I'm concerned,
Very deep in my
elementary schools
subconscious.
worldwide. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, very cool. Were your brother and girlfriend like familiar with the format of game jams?
No, not at all.
Not at all.
Um, the way my girlfriend got roped in is I literally, uh, I ended up having a lot less time than I anticipated just because work was super busy throughout the week. So had less time than I would have liked. But the day before the submission was due, I was drawing up some sprites just
hmm
because like I said, I kind of wanted to go for a shitty sprite aesthetic, like Atari adjacent.
Yeah.
Um, but I was drawing them up, and my girlfriend saw them and just said, "Do you want me to make you some sprites? Because the ones I made were so bad.
Uh,
They're so bad. I kind of like them because they were so shitty, but she offered generously to make me some sprites, so she
gotcha.
joined the team. That's how she joined the team.
Beautiful. Uh, I remember. Well, I remember from last night. I had I had Goldshot on who did Aether Core Industries, and he was telling me that like his girlfriend didn't even know that he was doing a jam. Like he didn't even. She had no conception of a jam. So she was just like, "What the hell are you doing? Is this for like a project?" And then he's just like,
Yeah.
No, it's just like it's this thing called a game jam," and she just like didn't get it.
Yeah.
um, but cool. I'm glad that she was supportive for you.
Yeah. And
Um,
she made all the art for the one I did for the 23 jam as well, that haunted mini mart.
oh
So
yeah,
she was familiar kind of with the jam format at this point.
very cool. Um, so how much time did you dedicate to this project?
Um, like I said, work got unfortunately like it was like the busiest work week of my life. Probably like 55 hours or something, which is not
Jesus Christ.
quite normal. I'm in like a management where I work, so it was
Hmm,
by choice, not anyone really forcing me. Basically working longer so other people don't have to some degree, but unfortunate busy week. So
right.
most of this probably 3 or 4 days that I was actually dumping time into making this.
Hmm. Yeah. Uh, I do recall from the 2023 Jam, the Naughty or Nice developer Curly26. He said that he was managing, I think, a fast food chain, and so he was just like, he was super pressed for time.
Yeah.
So, yeah, totally feel that. Um, but I mean, other than work, were you slamming it as hard as you could, or
Definitely.
did you just take a?
Yeah, I was working late nights for work, but I still, when I could, I'd fit some stuff in. Wasn't getting a lot of sleep, and then the last, I guess a week ago today, the Saturday into Sunday, I did an all-nighter, staying up working on it. So that gives you more time, but at the same time, that's how you, when you do an all-nighter, your brain doesn't quite work as well.
Oh
So
yeah. Yeah, I tend to pull all nighters until I make mistakes that I'm aware of, and particularly if my perception of reality is getting weak.
yeah, that's probably a good call.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good time to call it quits.
Right. And besides, when you go to sleep and you wake up, typically that's when you have your breakthroughs, I think. Or at
Yeah.
least for me, for certain. Okay, so very cool. You assembled your team. You were able to work at least as hard as your body could handle, I would assume.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so I guess I will start playing. By the way,
Yeah.
before I do, actually, I did want to notice that I do like this sort of vibe where you have like, you've just made up some silly sounding alien species or whatever, or the
Exactly.
exovarks, Merb, most solemn of all exovarks.
Yeah, exactly. All these silly names. None of that's part of it. None of these names tie into the gameplay. You don't hear about any of these people while you're playing the game, or any of these words. So I think
That's exactly how it should be.
Yeah.
Like you said.
like an old manual.
Yeah. On the fields of Pothar, if that's how
But
you
yeah,
pronounce that.
I'm assuming it is. Like my other brother, I sent him the earliest prototype. I sent him a 10-second video of me playing it, and I just said, "What is the story for this?" And this is what he wrote.
Cool. Perfect. Me on the playground having a debate with my fellow children about whether it's Pothar or Pothar.
Merb is the most powerful exovark. No, he's not.
Yes.
He's one of the worst.
I've seen plenty of more powerful exovarks.
Yeah.
Merb isn't even a middling exovark.
Merb is trashed here. Get him out of here.
He's a midvark, if anything.
Oh, wow. That's harsh, even for Merb.
True. Merb's trying his best, okay? Merb's mid as fuck. Overrated SMH. Exactly.
You guys be careful. Merb can hear your prayers. He can hear your thoughts.
He can hear my prayers.
He's like if Santa and Jesus had a baby.
Dang.
I'd pay to see that, honestly.
Yeah.
But anyway.
That's canon. I'm calling it canon.
Christian canon.
All right.
For Merb.
For Merb.
Yeah.
Yo. Oh, this is a typing game? Wait.
Yeah, didn't expect that, did you?
No, I did not. Incidentally, I am the one who put you and I next to each other on the keyboard. And next to it, I put JK.
Yeah, so the Exogem Citadels mentioned in the story, those are just the keys on your keyboard.
Gotcha. That's awesome. Oh, okay. Refill up to 30 power, no overfill for free. Nice.
Yeah, it's always a good choice. And this was said at some point, but holding down the keys is the strat, as you'll now see.
Game over. Merb will
Oh,
surely
God, game
die.
over. And because of that dumb bug, you'll have to refresh the browser, unfortunately.
Gotcha. So we're
Very
protecting
unfortunate bug.
a single exovark, like we're
Yeah,
just
yeah.
protecting Merb.
These are Merb's Exogem Citadels. They're being attacked by the power suckers. I don't know what the other Exovarks are up to. That's a different episode, surely.
Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, like, it's just a normal. What? Wait.
Yeah,
what?
you have to refresh. You'll have to refresh the browser.
Oh, right.
This is the bug.
Yes.
Very unfortunate bug, but it's better than it happening during the game, I suppose.
Yeah.
But still sucks.
For Merb.
Yes. It power sucks.
Yeah, power sucks indeed. But yeah,
A
hold
big
down
suck.
the keys is the strat. They
Okay.
draw a lot less power.
Okay.
There you go.
Receive less power penalty when activating exogems with no enemies in range. Yeah, I was gonna ask, so the penalty for typing on the wrong keys is that you just consume power with no benefit.
Yeah.
So you're basically
typically,
damaging
you
yourself.
consume more power. Unless you get some spammer upgrades, it'll consume more power than if you were pressing the right keys.
And the exogem durability, do the exogems break?
Yes. So the once you start up the wave, you'll see the gems with little red X's above them are the ones being targeted and attacked by the power suckers.
Okay. Does the durability reset per round?
No. It carries over through the whole thing.
Okay, receive less power penalty when activating exogems with no energy. I do have a decent amount of power, but like this would only refill 9, so let's.
Yeah, you regain power by killing the enemies, so it's not a finite resource.
Okay. Receive less power penalty when activating. I mean, I guess I'm decent.
You'll be fine.
I'm decent at typing. We'll do it.
Yeah, and the funniest part to me is it feels like a typing game, looks like a typing game. If you play it like a typing game, you probably die a lot faster.
Yeah, for sure.
It ends up being more of like a flat controller with 30 buttons, which that's what a keyboard is. But if you think of it as a typing game, for some reason, that makes people lose a lot faster.
So since we haven't been acquainted yet, you don't know about my keyboard. During the 2023 gem, I was using a split mechanical keyboard with a bespoke custom layout. Like, I didn't use QWERTY, I didn't use any like other pre-made thing, so it would have been basically impossible for me to play this game on that one.
Yeah, I assume so.
Yeah,
it's an unfortunate barrier to entry. Is must-have QWERTY keyboard.
0 damage across 0 exogems. Oh, so this updates me on.
Yeah, that will. So clicking that right now will cost power and do nothing for you.
Yeah. So let's do that one.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is kind of like a. It's almost like it's a thing that you're good at playing if you have a good understanding of where keys are.
Yeah.
It's basically like keyboard battleship or something.
Yeah, I think of it kind of like finger twister. Like if you try to do it like typing, like keeping your home row and just staying based on the home row, I feel like it gets confusing too quickly. You just have to like go with the flow and let your fingers move where they may.
Yeah, and then troubleshoot in real time.
Yeah.
So does this decreases the power penalty, and does that stack?
Yes, everything stacks.
Cool, as it should. Refill the health of exogems, 40 damage across 1 exogem. Okay, let's just do spammer then. Come on. Oh no, I hit the Windows key. Fuck.
Perfect. That's the built-in feature. Is if someone's getting into it enough, they're probably gonna hit their Windows key.
Of course. Armor power, raise max power by 10 exavolts. Oh, that sounds useful.
Yeah, that is always good.
Lots of living exogems. I've got 2 with better damage. Receive less power penalty. I think I'm gonna keep speccing into this.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you.
I was posting this in Discord earlier, but I don't think the most common comment on this so far from people is just that it's ridiculously hard, which I agree. And I also didn't. The first thing I would want to do, given more time, is improve a tutorial of some sort that isn't just a wall of text. No one wants to read a wall of text, even though technically that's authentic to the aesthetic I was going for. You have to read the manual, but
right.
In practicality, that's not fun for anyone. So I should have done a tutorial.
I think you could have accomplished it by just having better conveyance in the game. Like, for instance, the durability on the exogems, you could like
for sure
have a tiny health bar underneath them, even if it's just 1 pixel tall.
That would definitely be helpful.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot I would like to add.
For sure. Before I started stream today, I was actually listening to a video on Spyro the Dragon 1. and the video essayist was talking about how a lot of the character details, though the game is rich with them, is enhanced even more with the manual because it actually like tries to explain things in more long form.
Yeah.
So you can have both.
Yeah.
So what's this?
And that's definitely Given I would have liked. I was planning out the scope of this. I thought I'd have more time. So there's a lot of stuff like that. Would have been next on my list to add, but I think I got the bare minimum of. I'm proud that it works.
Yeah.
Until you die.
Yes. You could have added Cranky Kong to yours. There would be no issues with that whatsoever. I don't actually know the function of Cranky Kong in the Donkey Kong games.
Depends.
But let's see. Extra gem durability by 5 points at the cost of 25 power. Probably should not do that. Let's top off.
Yeah, do
Even
it.
though it doesn't actually.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Holy fuck!
Yeah. And here's where people quit and start leaving the comments.
Lamau. No, my power. Come on. Come on. Yeah.
Perfect.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my
holy
gosh,
fuck.
you did it.
Wave
And part
3.
of that too, obviously, deep difficulty curve, scary seeing a bunch of those dudes come up.
Yeah.
But that was intentional to some degree because of I don't know if you're a tower defense game fan.
I haven't played a lot of them.
Yeah.
But
It's kind of a staple of tower defense games that things are going well until an enemy type shows up that you are not prepared for, and then you just get absolutely destroyed. So that's kind of a tower defense staple in my mind, to think you're doing well and then realize you need a new strategy for a new enemy that comes up.
Yeah. Refill the health of living exo gems, 115 damage across 3 exo gems. Ah, shit, man.
Yeah, and you do not have very much power left, so it might be best to skip an upgrade this way.
Yeah, but I'm so dead.
Yeah, you're toast. It doesn't matter either way because you probably are toast. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now here's where
Merb will surely die.
Yeah, Merb has died. Unfortunate browser refresh moment.
Yeah, that's okay.
But this is where it's a mechanic mentioned in the instructions and on the page, but should have been conveyed better in game, like you're saying. But this is where the weapon switching comes in handy for those little guys. There's a shotgun you can switch to by pressing SH, O, and T. There's a laser you can switch to by pressing just the letters that are in laser.
Gotcha.
But the laser drains power very quickly, so it's probably best not to use it until you've got a bunch of extra power in your reserves.
Gotcha. Let me see here. Don't have any damage, increase durability by 5, refill up to 30 power, no overfill. Well, I'm literally at the identical spot that I was last time, so...
Yeah.
Okay. Q, W, I, L.
Starting to understand.
I am. I'm trying to hold less keys also.
Yeah, it's a restraint thing. That's part of why a typing game, usually the letters come up, that's what you want to type, but
yeah. This
one you do that for every key that comes up and you will perish.
When I was in school, I had a very, very high typing speed, and nobody could compare with me. I was breaking 3 digits. Nobody could stand up to me.
Amazing.
But these skills will come to be my downfall in this game.
Yeah, they're non-transferable, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I don't know if Power Sucker skill transfers to everything, to anything, rather.
Yeah.
But typing skill does not transfer into Power Suckers.
I guess it would be pretty good for honing in on exactly one key if you're not using home rows.
Exactly. If you're not a home row typer, this is probably a good training program.
Yeah. Refill up to 30 power. That would be basically perfect.
Yeah, get you up to full. Always good.
Receive less power penalty when activating extra gems to no enemies in range. Increase extra damage. Okay, I got a refill. Come on. I-O-H-R-A.
Beautiful.
Still have max power.
My favorite word you just spelled.
Did I?
I don't know. I don't know if it was a word.
Okay, sure. So, what were your technical challenges when making this game?
I don't know if I did have an issue with the suckers getting stuck on geometry at one point. That was probably the biggest technical hurdle. Just they're using just like the Godot character nav agent.
Mhm.
And I had to adjust and tweak some settings to. For some reason, the little guys in particular would like get stuck between the nav mesh polygons. I don't know what was up with that, to be honest, but I fixed that eventually. But the main hurdle was just time, I would say.
Gotcha. Give me 1 second.
No problem. Yeah, jamming. It's just one song, but it does play forever, so it has that going for it. It does never stop. So that's a big plus. And the best part is if you don't like the song, then it does keep playing anyway. There is no way to stop it. Thank you. I did make the little song as well, but that was I actually made that during one of those prolonged work sessions.
My roommate was borrowing some tape.
That's all good. That sounds like they needed it.
Yes. Sorry, so you were talking about the nav meshes.
Yeah, so getting stuck on boxes and stuff was probably the biggest technical hurdle. Other than that, just barrier of not having enough time to work on it. I think 9 days, if I didn't have work, would have been perfect amount of time to polish and add everything I had wanted, but pesky work gets in the way. It's so pesky.
Yes, extremely pesky. Also, like, what was your thought process for coming up with the specific method of tower defense?
It was actually the 2023 Big Mode Jam. They had the mode theme. I had my mind set on making a tower defense game just because, like I said, I think the scope of those is doable, and they're more coding heavy than like design heavy, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But unfortunate, Merb has died.
Damn.
During that time, I was brainstorming what I thought were unique tower defense ideas, and I don't know what I thought this meant at the time, but I just wrote down tower defense, but the towers are the keys on your keyboard, and I guess that's what this is. So
yeah,
it was an idea I had spinning around for a while, but getting the power prompt, I think, is what made me want to actually do it, because the reason I hadn't tried to make it yet was it sounded like it would just be too easy to spam all your keys and just automatically win. But having the power constraint makes it so you have to be pretty tactical about not pressing too many keys.
Yeah, for sure. Well, now let's see. No damage, no overfill. Receive less power penalty. We could do that. Let's do it.
Yeah, it is an endless game, but if you can get to 5,000, that's probably higher than any person other than me has ever gotten. So that would be considered a win.
Yeah.
5,000 points.
How far have you gotten? Did you say?
I think the last score I got was like 12,575 or something.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, people have definitely found it very difficult, and I don't think there's probably been like one or two people who sounded like they felt like they'd gotten good at it. But I'm curious how high of a score someone can get if I'm forcing them to play it on a stream where they have to play it. So this is a perfect opportunity.
Of course.
You can't quit because it's too hard. You can't quit because Merv died.
Yeah. Perma power raise max power by 10 exavolts. I do want to spec into this, I think. Receive less power penalty when activating. Yeah. The next wave is not the one with little guys, but...
No, that is... that will be in a couple waves, I believe.
I think...
They didn't have numbers back then. Back in the Atari days, they didn't have numbers, so the waves aren't numbered, unfortunately.
That does make sense.
Yeah.
I think I heard that before. I think what I want to do is I'm gonna let some exogems take a hit, just so I don't end up burning a lot
Use
of
all your
energy.
power. Yeah, that's not a bad strat at first.
Okay, receive less power penalty, yes. And yeah, let's make sure that we get more energy in our bank.
Yeah.
Okay. It looks like for the ones that haven't fired yet, they don't have the cooldown. So if I immediately tap one, then yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm getting the hang of it. Let's see.
The cooldown is per key.
But the exogems, when they get damaged, you don't take a power hit, do you?
No. So the title is a lie. They don't suck out your power. That's the big reveal. You suck your own power. You are the power sucker.
Yeah.
That's the twist. They destroy all. If you lose all your keys, then you do lose, because they can destroy them, and they'll get a little blue border around them. But the actual power sucking is being done by yourself. So
Yes. Let me see here. How much of a power boost do you get per wave after you win?
power boost. You get the power boost from killing the enemies. You don't get an
Oh,
inherent boost just from winning the wave. Yeah.
Okay. Let's do this. Let's change to the shotgun.
And it's exciting, but you have to remember that to stay calm. Press a couple keys at a time. It really takes them out quick. The shotgun does. So
Switch from that again, and boom.
there you go.
Okay, we won, but we're still. I don't want to spend money here, I don't think.
Yeah. Might be wise.
Okay. Oh. Let's say N E S E X X again. D. This one's getting swarmed. Let's do V.
But yeah, when you're holding them down, it decreases power on it like a set tick. So
toggle again. V. Actually, how do you switch back to normal?
hold HOME to go to your homing attack.
Oh, okay. Okay, spammer relief. Yeah. Refill health of living exogems. that's a pretty big one, I think.
Yeah.
But I think I want to keep specking into perma power.
There you go.
Okay. Let's see what they congregate around.
Guys.
It looks like this one.
Yeah. And again, the little the ones with red X's above them are the ones being targeted specifically. So those are the ones you got to defend.
B N G. I like this. It's like a how do I say this? This one's targeting C. J. No, J is dead. I think blue is I think maybe you could have conveyed the dead ones a little bit better.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, I 100% agree.
Oh, what do you think?
I think I could have conveyed probably every little part of it much better, but I'm just like I said, I'm glad that it works to some degree, and
It's catchy.
it at least gets the idea across. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll keep working on it after the jam, and we may even, the artist who drew the menu and itch page art, I want to get him to draw animations for the little characters and maybe have animated sprites in the style of what he did rather than pixel art. I think that might look good.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. So I think I've gotten the hang of it. I need to make sure that my shit doesn't die. Which key? Why? It was Y.
Your fingers,
God.
your hands get lost.
They do.
It's
They do. Here we go. Okay, this is the time. It is time to heal the exogems.
It's the right time, right place.
God.
Oh, there's the big orange fucker.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. At least he's cute.
Yeah, for sure. Oh god, I'm losing it. Is it just B?
It might be over.
I've got another thing. over there.
They're in a cluster over there. I don't know what they're doing, but you might be fucked.
I might be absolutely fucked. What are you doing over there, guys?
Oh wow. Yeah, they're I'll say this isn't intended.
What?
Game over. I don't know what they're doing, I'll be honest.
B is not okay. I changed to home. It's
Um,
not homing.
For situations like this, the laser kind of has range across the whole screen, but again, it drains so much power that.
Yeah.
But yeah, this
For Merb.
Mhm.
like I said, it's an endless type of game, so you're free to be done whenever you wish. I know that there's only so much you can get out of here.
I'm having a good time. So let me think here. Did you have anything
Big
that you had
Orange Fuck
to?
is his canon name, by the way. Someone asked in chat.
Yes,
Big
beautiful.
Orange Fuck is what we call him internally.
Good, good, good. Do you have anything like that? Like any funny internal names for things?
I think I just called them enemy, small enemy, and big enemy.
Yes,
In the
perfect.
files at least, which yeah. The biggest internal name debate was I really wanted to call it Powered Fuckers. But
Yes.
I don't think, I'm glad I didn't, but I wish I had, if that makes sense.
Yes. Of course.
I made the right choice, but I didn't make the brave choice.
Yeah, I mean, Pigeon Guy here stood on trial for war crimes when he refused to call his game Risma Balls.
Man, that game is so good, the Power Balls.
Yes, Power Balls.
Power Balls, date my wife, whatever it was called. Power Balls, date my wife was one of the best games of the jam.
Power Balls date my wife.
That should be the sequel.
Yeah, of course, of course. Well, for anybody who's joining us, we are participants in the Big Mud 2025 Game Jam. We had 10 days to make a game with a theme of power, and I'm here with Chimp, Peen, who made Power Suckers.
Yeah. So it says I made it. I found this on an old floppy disk at a yard sale. I'm not sure what you're supposed to do. I don't know what these characters are doing. I don't know who Merb is, but this is the game I found, and I just thought we should share it with
No,
the
10 gays today. Yeah, true, true.
world.
I don't know if you're here for that, but I kept accidentally saying 10 gays.
Instead of 10 days.
Yeah. Which is pretty base of me, honestly. There we go.
That is awesome.
It's just a search engine also, exactly.
In a perfect world where I had all the time I would have liked, I definitely would have made an inscription style ARG around this weird floppy disk that I found.
Perfect. Let's see. I think I do want to spec into the permanent things because I think I have the hang of the power draw. How much difficulty tweaking did you do? Was there a lot of playtesting that went into it?
Not enough. I playtested it. My brothers playtested it, but I had they already knew what they were supposed to do basically. So more blind playtesters would have helped in a lot of regards. But again, most of the lack of conveying mechanics is stuff that I'm well aware of, but just didn't have the time to properly fix. But still, blind playtests would have probably exposed some of these things too.
I hope that's not an actual inscription spoiler of Pigeon Guy, because I haven't played it. But everyone keeps telling me to. I bought the game at the garage sale, but when I played the game, the name changed to Power Fuckers.
Yeah, I think I have a haunted copy of Power Suckers, because it says Power Fuckers when I boot it up.
Of course. Does anybody here remember the Ben Drowned creepypasta?
Of course.
Yeah,
That's the classic.
it's very classic. Cheat code pre-installed. So I visited a flea market with my friends, and I bought a copy of like NFL 95 or something on the N64, and then I sanded off the label, and then I wrote Majora on it with big black Sharpie. and then I hid it in my friend's like games drawer that was like under his bed that he hardly ever went into. And I didn't think I thought this was gonna be a long con. Like I thought that I was gonna receive a message from him later, where he's just like, I know this was you, but like, I woke up
You
actually.
just never heard back?
I woke up in his house because I was sleeping over, I was on his couch. I was in a dead sleep, and I woke up to him screaming, "Oh my God, you're such a dick!" And then I instantly went into a laughing fit, like frame one laughing fit.
You knew immediately
I
what had
knew.
happened.
Yeah, and I lost my shit. I think it was the first night that I put it in his drawer too, and like
That's really funny.
literally it was like his like keepsake drawer where he keeps all the shit that he just doesn't get into. So like for a long time.
You were hoping it would be like a time bomb, like
Yeah,
a delayed
exactly.
That's really funny.
But it was just like he was just ranting in the next room about how much of a dick I am, and I'm just sitting there laughing my ass off. I instantly like my voice became hoarse, and
Classic.
then
What's scarier though, if it's actually haunted or if you boot it up and it's NHL 95 on there? What's scarier?
NFL 95. But
Oh, I'm sorry.
my voice became hoarse, and then like once things calmed down a half hour later, we popped it into his N64, and then we booted up NFL 95 or 98 or whatever the hell it was, and then I don't know football. I think he knows football, but I don't know football. We set the NPCs, like the computer characters, to fight each other, and we just watched their shitty N64 AI go, and it was fucking hilarious.
Great.
We did
No
that for
Happy
like
Mask Salesman?
we did that for like 1 or 2 hours.
Great.
It was just
I
that
love
funny
mobile
to us.
games. That is very funny.
Yeah, thank you for the only stream. It's been very cool to watch this week. So many cool games to jam. Yo, Channel Jonas. I believe you DM'd me. So if you're around when the open queue opens up again, then I'd love to have you on if you have something to show. But we're still in the middle of Power Suckers because I don't feel that I've given the big suck enough.
Yeah. You don't feel like you've mastered the mechanics.
Yes. Refill the health of living exo gems, 80 damage, top off, and receive less power penalty. I think I'm gonna live on the edge. We're gonna see if I can manage my power well.
Oh wow.
I think each of them take 2 or 3 hits, right?
Yeah. Oh, those ones were mating on the left there. Did you see that?
I did. It was hot.
Yeah, they're power suckers. People don't give them enough credit for being the sex icons that they are.
You're correct. Okay, I lived. We're going to... Okay, we're not stormed yet. Not enough suck. 0 out of 10. Very true. Craigslist Super Bowl. Really, receive less power penalty when activating exogens and enemies.
It's tough. It's a tough choice.
I'm gonna do it. Shot. Okay, where are you gonna swarm? Oh! Wait, what happened?
I think you died.
What drained my power, though?
Did you not press anything?
I don't think I pressed anything.
I'm gonna chalk that one up to Merb.
Okay.
Merb must have done something.
For Merb.
Merb turned the thermostat too high.
Yeah. Merb died of natural causes that time. Actually, that wasn't your fault. I'm sorry.
Damn.
I need to get a prompt in there that says when he died from something else.
Dang. Yes. If anybody's just joining us, we are participants in the 2025 Big Mode Game Jam. We had 10 days to make a game with the theme of power. I'm here with Chimp, Peen, who developed Power Suckers, a typing tower defense, or I guess an anti-typing tower defense. You want to type as little as possible, actually.
I love that so much. The idea of a keyboard-based game that is strictly not about typing is so funny to me for some reason.
Yeah. So let's see, less power penalty. Do you know like how big these buffs are?
Let's see. Tough Gems is by 5 points, and the spammer is, if I remember correctly, it's by about 10%.
10%.
Maybe more, like 20%, maybe. 15?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd have to ask the guy who made the game.
True.
We should get him in here. That'd
Whoever
be
made the
awesome.
haunted floppy disk.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Again, there's a lot of things that I don't know why I thought it'd be a good idea to make things ambiguous as they were in old games, because there's a reason that games don't do that anymore. It's definitely an aesthetic, but for a jam game where you have like 30 seconds to get someone's attention, you don't want them to have to solve the riddle of how to play.
Right.
So it's a lesson well learned, but at the same time, it is very funny to me.
Yeah.
I don't know if I wouldn't call it clickbait, but to have the cool art on the thumbnail and then people boot it up and it's that's just really funny to me, and I don't know why. You're not expecting a keyboard to be on screen when you press play.
Oh yeah, for certain. It's like that one, I think Super Nintendo game, like Phalanx or something.
Yeah.
With the banjo guy.
Banjo.
Yeah.
Yes. See, exactly. That's the kind of shit. I mean, the artwork here is at least those are the power suckers, but so maybe
Yeah.
I should have had him draw something else completely unrelated, but that might be too far.
Right. You should work in you should work in the bug that makes you have to refresh the page, as in like just like it's a haunted floppy disk. For some reason, I have to restart my entire browser window every time I die.
Yeah, I want to so bad turn this somehow into a creepy pasta game.
Yeah,
That's not a bad idea. Just to the first time you lose and then you start again, you lose again immediately, and then haunted shit starts happening. It's a great idea.
Of course.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
right. It's an arcadey kind of game, and you start over to learn, which would be great if the game didn't break every time you started over.
Yeah. You have to refresh the page because it's spooky.
Yeah.
Ghosties fuck everything up. That's true. Well, 10% less power draw seems huge, because power is the only thing that really gets me killed, except that one time
power's
that I
the only
died.
thing.
Yeah,
It is. I've really appreciated everyone who's left comments that explain like any sort of mechanic or something they liked about the game. I know that it's like a hurdle mentally to get over to even having to refresh the page and read the lore and give Merb a call,
Yeah.
having to do all that. I appreciate the people who have put in the time to Merb drown,
Merb trap, yeah.
who put in the time to give it a chance and learn a little bit about the mechanics.
Right. I think this might be the time to heal exogems. I think I'll do that. Because I did it too late last time. Come on, gotta kill this one for power. Oh, I wasted 2 bullets.
You've met a terrible Merb, haven't you?
True. Ah, fuck. I'm playing so suboptimally. Come on.
That's the beauty of it, is every single person who's ever played this has played it suboptimally.
Of
One
course.
will ever be good at it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the hope, at least.
Receive less power penalty. Yeah, let's top up.
Don't Merb because you lost. Smile because you Merbed.
Yeah.
That's what I say.
I don't know what the style of comedy is called or whatever, but the idea that you're just like fighting on behalf of just some guy.
Yeah, he doesn't show up.
It's like in Deep Rock Galactic, the dwarves
Yes,
say,
exactly.
"For Carl."
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. That 4 Merb voice line, I added in about the last 30 seconds before submission.
Perfect.
I could have spent that fixing a bug or adding something that people would have liked that would have improved the game, but instead I just added a voice line of me saying 4 Merb.
I like to imagine Merb is just like on a recliner, like falling asleep in front of a TV. And you're just out there like on a battlefield with the sword
Yeah.
facing a horde of enemies.
He doesn't even know. I wonder. I did tell my brother when he was making the art if he wanted to draw Merb that he should probably be like a giant hand, because I feel like this is the Toy Story of keyboards. You know what I mean? Merb is like some dude's hand, and we're just in his keyboard.
First,
That's my personal headcanon. But
eating all of his the generously gifted Dorito crumbs.
yeah, exactly. Man, that would be horrific. Between all these keys, you just see like big old hairs and Twinkie crumbs. That'd be gross.
Yeah. No matter how much I try, a keyboard will always get gross eventually.
Yeah.
And I have
Fingers
like
go there and
Yeah. On my Slip mechanical keyboard, I like designed like a clamshell design for its 3D printed housing, because keyboard covers are great, but they're just like pieces of plastic with no home. So
Yeah.
it's just like I just have it somewhere, and I always forget to put it back on. But if it
Yeah.
clamshells on, like I thought that was sick. But
that is awesome.
unfortunately, my mechanical keyboard broke because
Oh,
I spilled
no.
something on it. It was very unfortunate.
Rest in peace, mechanical keyboard.
It was $300.
Oh wow.
And it's been
imagine
significant.
how much better. Imagine how much better this game would play if you had mechanical keys.
No, that keyboard. I
Dang.
mean, I'm using a mechanical keyboard now. It's just a different one.
Okay.
But my split mechanical keyboard. I don't know if you know what they look like, but it's like
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, I spent a lot of effort on that keyboard, and it would be impossible, absolutely impossible to play this game. Actually, wait.
Yeah.
I think before it broke, I gave it a QWERTY layer, where that would be QWERTY, but arranged into
Yeah.
symmetrical rows of 12 like 3x4s.
I
And
see.
then 2 straggler keys on the thumb keys.
Yeah.
It might have been. It might have
That
been
is
fine.
funny.
It might have actually been better because you've arranged this in
never
an
know.
orthogonal
Yeah.
layout.
Yeah, it might be better have better access.
Yeah, maybe.
That's what the
Uh,
speedrunners have been saying.
Yeah, of course. All of them's with the ortholinear keys.
Yeah.
Shot Z, X, Z, F, H, E.
I'd say you can start
Then?
holding. I'd say hold them down, and you can do a couple at a time. I don't even. When I play it, I don't even see what the letters are. I'm just doing it solely based on like layout. If that makes any sense. I see there's
Yeah.
enemies over there, and my finger holds a button in that direction.
I mean, going Ultra Instinct would be the ideal strat, I think.
Yeah. Just get good is what I'm saying. I don't even
Nice.
look at the I don't even look at the letters. I just play it and I win.
Yeah.
Basically what I'm telling you.
Well, I seem to have gotten most of my power back.
Yeah, that is good. You can rebirth the Citadel is always good.
So increasing the durability of all the keys or healing all the keys will not revive a key.
No.
But reviving it, does it bring it back to full power? Or full
It
durability?
does.
Yeah.
Yeah. It will.
I don't know.
When I flesh out this game, I do have a lot of ideas for. Someone mentioned have a version where you have to use the crappy Windows Touch keyboard.
What?
I've had some ideas for like different levels or layouts or debuffs or something. Like scrambling all the keys would be crazy.
That'd be horrible.
Probably not possible. Maybe just with like 2 enemies on screen. Might work, but yeah.
And I think it's time to just change to the home laser, but and I'm doing great on power.
Yeah, you're doing great on power. You're losing some keys, but that's inevitable.
Power penalty when activating, refill 30 power, increase oxygen durability. Gotta do that at this point, I think.
Unfortunately, once you start the game, there is no world in which Merb lives. He will die.
Yeah, would
There
you
is no good
add
timeline.
would you add a Merb timeline where he lives?
I don't know. It doesn't feel right. He's a martyr.
Yeah, of course. The timeline of this universe would be drastically different and worse.
Yeah.
It's a
Exactly.
trolley problem, you know?
Do you kill 1 Merb or 5 Merbs by hitting a lever?
Right.
Okay, someone just said they never liked Merb anyway. I'll let it slide this time. You gotta be careful. Like I said, he can hear you when he sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He hears your prayers.
Yeah, he hears particularly your prayers.
Yeah, all the powers of Jesus and Santa combined, essentially. And so it's not. I would just be careful what you say.
He's got like it's like, okay, so one time I was like walking in between my room and the kitchen, and my dad was just like, I don't know, I guess my dad was kind of watching TV. I don't know if he was actually watching it, but he watched a lot of religious programming. And
Yeah.
I swear to God, like, there was this infomercial or whatever happening where it was like, God can normally hear your prayers, but Satan is blocking the prayer waves. And they represented this with like a 3D render of like a satellite blocking waves into space.
That's
And-
badass.
but-
I wish that was.
But you can unblock the prayer waves by buying or whatever the fuck this is.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So I like to think that like Merb has like a secret patch link into the prayer waves. It's like he's not
It's very
God.
possible.
Merb is not the metaphysical Jesus Christ himself. He's just
Yeah,
he's
he's
just got
pretending
access
to
to
be.
it, you know.
Yeah.
It's safe from
Someone
my
asked if he
sense of
gives
cross.
out gifts, and listen, that's a personal question. That's a question between you and your Merb.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know if I can answer that.
5G double
I-
towers.
Yeah, we'll have to do a Merb AMA on Reddit and see what kind of questions people have for him.
Yeah. While we're on the topic, since this is a good opportunity for me to show this, so you referenced the 5G double towers. There was like all that conspiracy nonsense about like 5G causing COVID.
Yeah.
Like first of all, COVID's fake, but if it wasn't, it was caused by 5G towers.
Yeah.
You know, like
Exactly.
they're trying to put us in FEMA camps or whatever the hell. Let me find this image really quick if I can. I gotta scroll a little bit. So I went for my COVID vaccine, which of course is also a satanic ritual or
Yeah.
something.
I took as many of those babies as I could.
Yeah, good. Popped him like aspirin or something.
Yeah,
Uh,
I ate them. I ate the syringes.
so this is me when I went to get my thing. Turns out that the place I was going to was a stadium that also had like a FEMA banner, and it had an AT&T 5G thing. And I was
That's really crazy.
okay. I wasn't actually 666th in line. I was 664th. But I saw the 666 placard, and they like set it aside because they didn't want to give it to somebody. I should have asked for it, so I edited it to make it look like I got 666, and then I
really
struck a
funny.
pose in front of the AT&T 5G thing for maximum Alex Jones exploding abilities.
You combined the power of all the rings of power in one spot.
Yeah, I got
Thank you,
ultra autism from vaccines in the 5G.
Mastered Ultra Instinct Autism Edition.
Yeah. Banger pick. Thank you. Send stream where we've mentioned Alex Jones. True. I don't remember the context the last time we did that, but yeah, very Alex Jones filled lately. Stimming your way out of any attack. Exactly. Let me see here. So, refill health of living exogems. When it says refill, does it mean like all of the damage it took?
Yes, that heals all the damage from living exogems.
That's really strong. I think.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Let's do it. 15 power.
It's pretty cheap too. I think that's
Yeah.
the cheapest power.
Super cheap. We gotta switch back to shotgun.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck, they're swarming.
I'd be boned.
Ah, fuck, I'm boned. As they say.
Yeah.
Come on, we can live. Come on, Kay. You've never failed me before. You've repelled anybody who has shown interest in me.
Man.
With
I.
Just kidding, I would never do that.
Oh Lord, he coming.
Sure is. And I can't switch to... There we go. My home
There you
laser.
go.
I think this should do it. I think it's attacking you like a fool.
Yeah, what an idiot.
I hate big orange fuck. Number one big orange fuck hater.
Yeah, big orange fuck. I don't know about him.
Yeah.
Probably a mistake. Big mistake. Here's a funny story. When I was making my own sprites, I was trying to make it. I wanted small guy, big guy. I mean, small guy, regular guy, enormous guy. I was trying to like scale the sprites so they all, use the same sprite size or whatever. So the tiny guy was like 6 pixels across or whatever. Bigger guy was like 20 pixels across. Somewhere I did my math wrong and made the giant guy like 150 pixels across. I don't know why or how I got my math. This was after this is when I hadn't slept all night, so that's probably what happened. But I made him and he took up about 1/4 of the screen.
Perfect.
It was pretty crazy.
That seems about right.
That.
About the right scaling,
Yeah.
His parents probably hated him. That's why they named him Big Orange Fuck. Mr. and Mrs. Fuck hated their son. First name Big, middle name Orange, last name Son. Oh wait, no, wait, not Son. Fuck. Yes.
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
Indeed. Herb can hear my prayers.
He can't hear your prayers. Yeah. Yep. They don't even have to be directed towards him. Is the thing. He kind of intercepts.
Yeah. Have you played Bloodborne?
I have. Yeah.
Yeah. Merb. Some say Merbum. Can you hear my prayers?
I thought you were gonna say my game reminded you of Bloodborne. I was like, yeah, that pretty much nails it on the head. This is
Yes.
a very Souls-like experience.
Of course. Big Orange Flip versus Clifford the Big Red Dog.
I love Big Orange Flip even more.
Yeah.
Look at this Big Orange Flip.
Yeah.
It's his heckin' problem.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
such a heckin' chonker. OMG.
Where the HE double fuck is that guy going?
Sorry if you're listening, Liam.
I'm sorry,
I know
Liam.
you wanted less swearing.
I'm a working class adult. It's my duty to use swears in order
Yeah.
to make sure you know that I'm not one of the upper crust elites. It's okay, I get it. Yeah. Perma power, raise max power by 10 exavolts. We got 135 damage. So we had 210 before from a previous few waves. It's only 2 exogems though.
Yeah, so those ones might be close to boned, but
Yeah, I mean, they wouldn't be if I healed them.
True.
Hmm.
yeah,
Only
I'm
15
conflicted
power.
on a lot of things because obviously health bars on the gems, health bars on the dudes would help convey some stuff, but when there's this many dudes on screen, that might look horrifying. And also something about it being just obtuse enough that you can't really tell what's going on is a little funny to me. But I need to start doing what's fun and stop doing what's funny, I think. Probably be better for the game overall.
Yeah,
For Merb.
or Merb. But yeah, it is a good time. I am enjoying myself quite a bit.
Good. I'm glad you're starting to understand. You're starting to become one with the Merb.
Yeah, Merb is hearing my prayers so hard right now. Let me see here. How did you balance the waves? Because at least the first wave, it seems I've topped off perfectly by killing them.
I would like to say that was on purpose. I totally did all the math.
Totally simple math, yeah.
Usually, I figured if you're playing, once you've got the hang of it, yeah, the first couple waves, you shouldn't really have a net loss by the end of the waves. But again, it's tricky because it's a difficult game, but most of the difficulty is kind of a steep curve of learning the controls and the strategy of it. So it's once you know that, the first waves are easy. Once you have that down, it's not necessarily a skill check as much as a strategy check. I'm talking about it like this. Look at what's going on screen right now, and then I feel ridiculous saying all the words I just said.
I only have
It's
a minimal
typing game.
power draw. I think that wave was optimal. Like, I don't think.
Yeah,
I
that was
wasted any
good.
damage there.
That was a good job.
I'm gonna keep on buffing my gems because now that's the thing that I have to consider.
Yeah, it's good to get the gems in the most powerful state possible. What if Merb was green and his name was Berg? That is a question.
That is
I don't
certainly
know.
a question.
Again, I have to say I'd still love him just as much because again, he can hear what we're saying. He does know.
Yeah.
So I think I would love him just as much, maybe even more.
Yeah. Merv, it wouldn't mean anything if Merv weren't capable of doing wrong. So Merv is capable of doing wrong, but I believe that Merv will never ever do it wrong, actually.
Yeah.
Which makes it
No, he
like 50
he's
times
fucked
more
up
meaningful.
some things for sure.
Yeah.
He is asleep right now.
Oh, in the recliner with a plate of chicken nuggets uneaten. His cat is currently eating the chicken nuggets, and he's gonna wake up seeing the empty plate and think that he's eating the chicken nuggets, and then
He'll be like, "Man, I must have had a good nap. I ate all these chicken nuggets."
yeah, it was actually just a cat.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
I once jokingly said that about a friend who had like gone AFK on a Discord call, and then when he came back in, my other friend was like, "So how was sleeping in the recliner with a plate of uneaten chicken nuggets?" And he was like, "Oh yeah, I've done that before."
He's like, "Wait, uneaten? Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Someone got to these things. I did not eat those bad boys."
Hothar will never be
Lothar
the
will
same.
never do. Oh, you're so right. That's how you feel about if you changed colors? Is that what you're saying? Because yeah, I would love Merb just as much, but Pothar might never recover.
Yeah, very true. Receive less power penalty. I think my jumps are pretty dang tough, but one of them has just died.
They should be BP, but
I'll keep looking
BP'er is
into it.
always good.
Okay.
Again, people die. It's so easy to die quickly in this game that the power-ups do stack, and I'm not even remotely worried about them stacking too much because no one makes it that far, so it's fine.
Okay, we're gonna switch to the home laser. Come on.
You're learning.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, we're only
You've
half.
got the strats.
Yes.
Yeah, it is scary when you don't get the option to get some free energy when you really need it.
Yeah. Receive less power penalty when activating extra jumps on enemies. I think reviving a key or two would be good, but like we don't have that much damage. Yes, a nuke option. When do you ever start using the laser?
I usually wait till I have like 170 power maybe.
Okay.
But you're about to die, I'll be honest. So on this next run, you should just give it a shot.
Okay.
I said that so you would kick into gear and prove me wrong. By the way,
Yes.
I
Locking
believe
in.
in you.
Yes, I am a disciple of Merb after all.
Yeah. Never give up. Never give in.
Yeah.
Here's a coupon to Jack in the Box. That's what Merv always says.
Of course.
And he gives you a coupon to Jack in the Box. Not sure if he's affiliated or if he just likes the place, but
Basically, like, what are the power sectors we're getting called? You know what this reminds me of? There was this guy who used to come into our chat when I was in a public IRC server, and he would just come in and he would just be like, what if you woke up and Ganondorf was like, Ganondorf came into your room and was like, wake up, sweetie, your mom and I made you some pancakes.
oh, I love Stepdad Ganondorf.
Stepdad Ganondorf. He's he's not a stepdad. He's the dad who stepped up. Okay.
A green power sucker. It's not out of the question. That's all I'm gonna say. Stay tuned.
Of course.
No, there is no. There's just the 3 types. I'll be honest.
I'm gonna heal my stuff. I was gonna say a naughty word, but I knew that there were people in the audience.
It's a family-friendly fucking stream today.
Yeah, very true. Why is D key not proccing? Let's go B, N, D, home, laser, E.
Beautiful.
Wait, no.
Yeah,
Shit. Looking bad for our homies. E.
you got this.
E.
There's just that one. I love that, being like, it's not working, and then I look down and I'm pressing X.
Yeah. Already on it, bro. Yes. Don't worry, don't worry. Let's see.
I did post in the voice channel chat, I posted a picture of what the ginormous dude who took up a quarter of the screen looks like. At some point we could give him a look.
Shoot, I need to.
Oh, this might be it. I don't know if it's even possible.
I'm
Yeah.
dead.
Oh wow.
Dang.
Oh wow.
Huh?
You had just the right amount of power that the game broke.
Perfect. Well, now I have to wait
Beautiful.
for death to take me.
What's nice is this game's full of bugs, of course, but it seems canon. It seems like it doesn't seem wrong. This seems like what should be happening.
Of course.
Now
Yeah.
we can just watch the rest of your world burn,
Yeah.
as you can do nothing about it. This is a built-in feature for sure.
Yeah. The enemies don't even flip like left to right in their direction of travel.
Yeah, exactly.
Honestly,
Man,
I think it looks fine that way. Actually.
What sucks is my girlfriend she made little animations for him. It was just 2 frames,
No.
but I did want to enable it when they would start doing the sucking, but
Mm,
again, never enough time.
ever.
But yeah, I do kind of like how
Poor
they just
Merb.
do kind of like how they just glide in the general direction of where they're going.
Right.
She also made the keys, the key sprites.
Very
I had
cool.
some crappy placeholders for a while and switched those out kind of last minute, but I think they look good.
Someone's someone in my house with a vacuum now, so I can't hear the swears even if I wanted to. Yes. Protect yourself from the naughty words.
Very good.
Let me think here.
This game is based on a true story. It's based on The Legend of Merb
Yeah.
by C.S. Lewis. Has some
Yes,
Christian influences, obviously.
Yeah, because Merb is Jesus and Santa wrapped into one.
Yeah. Wrapped
Yeah.
up in one nice package.
Yeah, like under a tree or something, but also tied to a crucifix.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's
Yeah.
got some upside down ones of those. Not sure what that's about.
Right.
But, yeah, I try to stay out of his office, if I'm being honest.
That's totally fair. Totally fair. I want to use the laser.
Yeah, do it.
E, N, E, N. I think that should do it. Boom. Yes. No damage.
The laser, by the way, it follows your mouse cursor. I will tell you that in advance.
Okay, good. We gotta see the laser. I just want to make it, I want to be in an optimal space for it. So
Yeah.
I've been typing the keys just to get an early fire of the projectiles, but does that consume more energy than simply holding it? Like, does it have a higher energy investment up front?
So there is an initial energy cost when you press it, and then a tick every second or so. So if you spam it, pressing it in any scenario will draw more power than just holding it, basically.
But okay, so the tick afterwards is less energy than the initial
Then
fire.
the upfront cost, yeah.
Dang. Well,
Does that change the game?
it does, but like I still haven't lost all that power because
Yeah.
The,
It doesn't. It's when you're only shooting 1 or 2 bullets from the towers anyway. It doesn't make a big difference.
I think one of my issues with the shotgun is that it doesn't seem to aim towards groups of things. It just aims towards the closest thing, probably.
Yeah, it picks a target within its range. So it's best when there's dense groups, because yeah, you can't rely on it to optimally aim at a group. So it's best when there's pretty much guaranteed can be a group of guys wherever it's aiming.
I think it'd be really good if you made it aim towards a group. That would be a lot better. Or even because like you said that the laser uses your mouse, but nothing else needs to use your mouse. So if you had the shotgun and you could aim it with your mouse, but then again, it doesn't really make sense because you want to have both fingers on.
Yeah,
on
exactly.
The keys.
The laser, I kind of like you can't press more than like 2 or 3 buttons of it anyway without it killing you. So I like that you can kind of one-hand it and use the mouse with the other hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good suggestion though. I have the shotgun have a different method of targeting.
Yeah, pigeon, too many inputs. Some might say approaching the maximum amount of inputs actually.
Yeah. And key rollover required.
You know what might actually be cool if this could be a checkbox even or something, but you can make it so that pressing a key toggles it on and that it just consistently fires. And then part of the challenge is turning them off when you don't need them anymore.
Yeah. That is a See, that's one of those things I've been thinking of, like different modes, or like how do you turn this into levels or something that isn't just a single screen, and that could be a different mode or
yeah, because then it's more like a tower
randomizer that gets applied or something.
Yeah. But then then it becomes like they're more like towers, unless like you're just guys and firing individual bullets because you have to be staffing them at all times.
Yeah, exactly.
But let me see here. Raise max power, extra gem, a semicolon, be revived, less power penalty. I have not used this one because it's just so expensive already.
It is very expensive.
And also, if you're good at the game, you eventually don't need this probably.
Yeah, that's probably true. It is very expensive, but yeah, it can be worth it if you stack them, but it's risky.
Okay.
Yeah, you're starting to kind of see when you know where they're going, it's better to kind of lead the shots so that the bullets aren't chasing them the whole time. But it's tough. Hardest game at the jam by far.
No.
Yeah,
it's
not true. Not true at all.
I don't know if you're in, I think I briefly saw you in here last night, but Aether Core Industries, a very difficult game.
I did not play that one, but I just played the meat Carnamancy. I don't remember what it was. Yes, that game was very hard.
Nice.
It was very fun.
Did you watch that played here?
No, I didn't. Some of the ones that one seemed like I would rather experience it myself. It seemed like it had some secrets in store, so that one I didn't watch the interview for.
Well, I was very touched by it because Mr. Lapel put a shout out to the Boneyard in it.
Yeah, I did see that. at the end. I'll have to. Some of these I'm gonna go back and watch for sure. For the ones I wanted to play.
Yo, thank you, JC Blake for the Prime sub. Hell yeah.
Oh hell yeah.
I can't say that.
Hey guys, if you have Amazon Prime, you get a free Twitch sub each month.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Yeah.
If you don't watch any other streamers, go ahead and drop that bad boy here, Boneyard.
That would be nice. It would help me out.
Thanks for the cut, by the way.
The what?
Thanks for the cut of the money.
Oh yeah, exactly. By the way, Aether, my gameplay was actually worse than yours. Oh, that's okay. I was trusting the dev out really hard last night because I was making a lot of reckless moves. I'm Part of the club
Nice.
now. Perfect. I don't actually stream a lot. I usually only stream when I'm doing jams.
Yeah.
Because right now I'm working on expanding the game from the 2023 jam into a full game.
Awesome.
And it has a lot of
I remember.
secretive ARG adjacent things.
Yes, that your game was awesome. I
Thank you,
remember
thank you. Where there are a lot of ghost themed games somehow for the mode theming.
Yeah.
Teleco will be peak. Thank you, Pigeon Guy.
Ghost
I hope it will be peak.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't stream it because it has a lot of secrets inside of it.
Yeah. That does make it tough. Your team's game from this year was great as well.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I saw you in the comments. Did you reach the end? I don't remember.
I didn't reach the end yet, but I do plan to. I started on hard because I thought I was a hardcore gamer, but I do want to eventually see the end.
Okay. Well, yeah, that was the last thing that I was grinding out personally for the end of this. And I guess on that topic, what were you grinding out at the very end? Did you say?
Basically, 4 Merb was the very last thing added, so I grinded that out real quick.
Of course.
The 4 Merb voice line.
Yeah, what
Basically,
was
all
the
the
last day for you?
menus. All the menus. Did you say what was the last day?
Yeah.
Yeah. All the menus and whatnot. My artist, who I already said is my brother, so I'll just call him my brother.
Yeah.
But he was a trooper. He had a busy work week as well, but he made all that art and was sending it to me the last couple days of the jam. So I wasn't sure originally what I wanted on the menus, but I ended up using his art on the menus, and I think it looks nice. It was a good way to make the menus not look horrible, even though I made them in minimal time.
Yeah, I mean, Godot has very powerful menu tools.
Yes, that is nice. I love all the UI, the panels and boxes and stuff.
I just hate that the documentation on it is really poor. Like even the official
Yeah.
documentation is just just try it and find out. And I'm just it's
Yeah.
really fucking with me. I don't know how what I'm
It
doing
is-
here.
Yeah, I'm a full I make websites for a living, so it's kind of similar to HTML cascading style sheet kind of stuff. So some of it's vaguely familiar because it follows those kind of things. But yeah, the documentation isn't always perfect.
Yeah. Well, glad you got it in at least.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, could be better, but I'm proud of the fact that it is complete, and it at least gets the idea across that I was trying to get.
Mhm.
So it's that's all I could really ask for in the end.
Did your whole team give the game a good shot?
Yeah, I mean, as far as putting in the time and effort, you mean?
Well, no, I mean,
Yeah.
I mean actually playing
Oh,
it.
playing it?
Yeah.
Yes. Well, I know one of my brothers got to the orange guy, so that's pretty good. That's wave 10. The other one was discussing strategy with me, the artist. He was getting pretty into it, so my girlfriend has not played it yet, so I
Wow.
don't know if she'll be good at it.
That's fine.
Yeah. She plays a lot of The Sims, but basically any other video game is not her forte.
Yeah, this is a bit of a difficult combination of, I guess, strategizing and real time.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Let me see.
She only builds houses on The Sims too, by the way. She does not do the people mode at all. She
Wow.
exclusively builds. She has 10,000 mods installed, so the game takes about 20 minutes to boot every
Holy
time.
shit.
Yeah.
That's really funny.
It is
If I
pretty
recall correctly, the sim started as a house building sim.
Yeah, I think it did. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's it. It's the best. If you want to build houses in software, it's the best way to do that. So
Girlfriend doesn't put her crush, which is probably you, in the game, and then put them in situations.
no, she doesn't even. She's not. The only reason she has people is because she needs them to move into the house and use them for scale when she's making things.
Is she like an interior decorator, an architect?
She basically is at this point. That's not what she does by trade, but she's made some awesome stuff on there.
Cool, awesome. Well, I wouldn't be averse to being able to see that if you ever have any examples. But
Yeah, I've been telling her we need to she should show it off to some people who would like it. But she's as on the menu screen, she's just credited as Chimp Peen's girlfriend. She's a little more private.
Okay.
Which yeah, I didn't know
that's
the
fine.
best way to describe that. Chimp Peen's girlfriend is a crazy sentence, but I don't know a better way to say it.
Yes.
I'm worried. This is kind of random too, but I was worried that some people will be put off when I post the link for my game. It says "Power Suckers" by Chimp Peen. Just that phrase in general is probably very off-putting to most people, and I
Yeah.
understand that.
Very vulgar combination of words.
Yeah, it's like Jesus Christ,
Pixel
gonna
art
pass on
girl.
that. Yeah, pixel art person,
Yeah.
female.
Well, when you think about it, you've put the most vulgar possible combination of letters on screen, which is all of them.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
could
you
get
can make
in some
anything.
real trouble here.
You could,
Another thing I
with these characters, you
hoping-
could say the
yeah.
most disgusting things known to humankind. I've seen a lot of
Yeah.
those things actually.
Merb knows.
Merb
Merb's done
knows.
it all.
Herb's done it all. Yes, the reason that he's so absolved from sin is because he's partaken in all of them.
Yeah, he is what he is, and that's all I'm gonna say about that.
Of course. Merb is over party.
Hashtag cancel Merb.
Damn.
Then there's gonna be a Wicked that comes out about Merb, where it like shows that he was actually the good guy.
Of course.
That'll be crazy.
Yeah, every personality on the internet going through a black and white apology video arc.
Yep. Truly. Pull out the ukulele.
No. The most legendarily bad apology video.
Yeah.
Who will ever top it? It can't be done.
We'll have to see. We'll have to see when the Merb era is over if someone can top it.
True. Well, I think it's time to use the laser.
Yeah, give it a shot.
Okay, let's see it. We're gonna fire from this. Is it just a straight raycast outward? Oh, I used all of my power. Holy holy shit.
Got him.
Obliterated.
It's a trap, by the way.
For
Don't
Merb.
use the laser.
Yeah. Wait. Oh, the power doesn't reset, right?
Yeah,
For
yeah.
Merb.
Okay, let's try to use the laser.
Do like one key at a time. It draws a lot of power, so it's best.
It doesn't even kill these guys.
Yeah, I don't. Make sure you aim right at their. It might have just missed their hitbox. I'm not sure. It
Oh,
should
right,
kill them.
the mouse.
I've killed them before.
For Merb.
Okay, let's try it again. Even activating the laser is
Yeah.
oftentimes a bad move.
Yeah, it costs a lot of power just to activate it. Unfortunate.
And H.
There
Well,
you go.
I made it out with half my health.
Yeah, that's the. It's like I said, when you have a lot of reserve power and there's so many dudes on screen that, especially the little guys, it can chew through them fast enough that it earns back its power. But when it's just these big guys, laser isn't necessarily the move.
Okay, I'm gonna go laser run. For anybody just joining us, we are participants in the Big Mud 2025 Game Jam. We had 10 days to make a game with the theme of power, and I'm talking with Chimp, the developer of Power Suckers, a very novel keyboard typing, anti-typing tower defense game.
Yeah.
We're just going full power,
Precisely.
baby. I really like the I key.
You've definitely. Oh yeah. You've definitely played this longer than any human in the world that isn't me. So kudos on that. You're basically an expert now.
Really?
You'd probably be telling me strats at this point. Yeah.
No way. I'm sure somebody has
Oh,
spent
man.
more time in this. Now we have to watch this
I doubt
one
it.
guy
Man,
destroy all the keys very
this bug
slowly.
sucks. I don't know why this happens. I'm sure there's a good reason. Code just does what I tell it to, but
Well,
it is
whatever.
a funny bug at least.
You have to restart the whole
And like
game
I
anyway.
said, canon. Yeah. It doesn't matter. You gotta refresh. Who cares?
Once you realize what's
not like it's
happening, it's
saved
like,
your
okay,
score.
whatever, let's do it
Yeah.
again.
For Merb.
Former.
Imagine an NES game that you have to eject the cartridge each time you die.
Yeah. Did you ever hear that Hideo Kojima wanted you to have to buy a new copy of MGS1 every time you died?
What the heck?
Yeah. he like floated that idea.
Badass. What a. He's just playing the game and he's playing it right, I guess.
Based. Yeah, he wanted it to be like, you don't treat the game lightly, you know? You need to
That is pretty funny.
spend it like your actual life.
That's really crazy. The initial design plan as well was to be able to spec more into the weapons. like not necessarily want to have like specific upgrades on this screen that apply only to certain weapons. And then in that sense, you could like just do a laser run.
Mm-hmm.
But the way it is now, laser from the beginning might not. It might just kill you. I'll be honest. If you can get very far in a laser only run, that would officially make you the best player in the world.
God gamer.
I'd say if you can even get to like 2,000.
Right.
Yeah, I'd say just do it from J, since that's where they're targeting.
I shouldn't have let go actually, but it's fine because I got my power back.
Yeah.
The art is so cool. Yes. Oh, hello,
is.
Lapidav.
The artist's Instagram is linked on the itch page. He is my brother, which I have said.
Which I have
Spoiler
said.
alert. Yeah.
Yes. Well, super cool. Well, I think that just about does it for Power Suckers. But
That is fine.
do you have any other funny stories about development? Any internal inside jokes? Any funny moments that you shared with your team?
I think that pretty much does it. It was funny that like basically I made it on my own and got help from my family to throw me some pieces as they were doing them, but for the most part the development was just me sitting there doing it. But I maybe to close it out, in the voice call chat, I did give a picture of what my enormous pixel monster that took up a quarter of the screen looked like originally.
Oh, very cool.
Might
Let's
be
take
a
look at
good
that.
Easter egg.
Where is that?
In the events chat.
Oh, in the chat. Cool. Okay, let's see it.
This is the thing that my girlfriend saw and said, "Hey, actually, do you want me to make the sprites for the game?" And I said, "Yeah, that would be great, actually. Thank you."
Nice. Well, at the risk of what's the word? Letting your girlfriend's art go to waste. I'm going to say that it was the right call.
Yeah.
Good on her.
Yeah. Such a good decision. I'm horrendous at drawing, and I know that, so I'm glad she lended her hand. Yeah, he was huge. Imagine, did you see how small his pixels were? He takes up a quarter of the whole screen, which was very funny, but it did not make good gameplay.
Yeah. I think yeah, just going after the ones that have people locked onto them.
Yeah.
I have to say that the red X probably would have been a better deactivated key sprite to use.
Oh, for sure. I agree with you 100%. Whoever
Like-
made this game really dropped the ball, I gotta say.
And I don't know,
Yeah.
the green probably would have been better for. Actually, no. That probably.
Yeah. My girlfriend even made some little light indicators to put on the front of the keys, so it has like a green, red, yellow light that lights up on the front of it instead of just a weird outline. A lot of the things, like the red X, the outlines around the keys were placeholders that just they weren't placeholders eventually because I had to submit the game. So
Yes.
I agree. These are good suggestions and definitely things I will be changing as I
Right.
continue to develop it a bit.
Yeah. Suggestion: if you do any more footwork on the art, you should theme this around an RGB keyboard.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, and then the
Gamer
lights
mode?
on the keyboards, the keys would be your indicators for certain things, right?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, it'd be very thematic. It would tie it together.
Wow, you've thought about keyboard-based video games before. That's very nice. I
Are
never
you?
thought about it myself.
Is that a joke? Cause hold on a second. Let me find. I gotta find.
It was half a joke, but
Let me find it.
that is a good. It's mostly a joke at my expense that I worked on this for a week and didn't have that idea, and you're just like, yeah, this would be a cool idea, and it's a very good idea.
Yes. So I actually did 3D model for the Teleco trailer, an entire keyboard, and I made it RGB
Oh, wow.
because Teleco 20XX
awesome.
is going to have a chromatic aberration theme. Chromatic aberration is actually sort of built into the aesthetic and the plot of it.
Awesome.
and I actually also made an entire font that goes with it.
Oh
So
my gosh. Can you imagine how good Power Suckers would be if it had like graphics?
well, no.
Jesus.
Well,
That's what I'm.
the graphics
Thank you so
have
much
are
for
very
playing.
good. Yeah,
You
yeah,
did
yeah.
it. You did great. You learned all the mechanics. I appreciate you powering through the jank. Yeah, it was fun to watch you play.
Awesome. I'm glad you enjoyed it. So yeah, very, very cool. Well, this has been Power Suckers by Chimp, Peen, and Co. If you want to check that out, it's in the pinned comment of my thing here. Very good to meet you, Chimp, Peen. I guess more properly.
You as well. I'll be hanging around for sure. May Merb bless you all.
Yes, may Merb bless you all. The ultimate game Merb.
Yeah, just remember, he can't always see you.
And hear your prayers. Beautiful.